What's happening in the contract management space specifically in terms of how does AI make contract management better?
So what we can do with AI is significant. First, at the very basic level, you've got tools that can extract and tell you what is in the contract. We're not even talking about the large language models or LLMs at this point. We're talking about pure ability to recognize a clause despite it being named something different. Because, of course, computers are very good at telling you this is an indemnification clause because it's entitled indemnification. That was very early. You could recognize one line of text. From there, you got to here's a text that's named Ishkabibble, but it's actually the indemnification clause. It doesn't matter that it had the name Ishkabibble because the computer was able to tell, the AI was able to tell that this is really a indemnification clause, no matter what you call it. Where we are now is somewhat more advanced in that you can begin getting an AI-generated summary of the contract. You can begin querying and conversing with contracts. When I tell most people that I've appreciated the ability to have conversations with my contracts, they do look at me like I'm insane. But being able to say, when does this contract expire in natural language, being able to actually ask that question to a document and get a response back either based on the previously extracted text or even a completely new document is really a significant change. Feel free to cut me off at any time.
So essentially, Jerry, what you're saying is you can ask the contract a question. That you feel. I mean, and I know there's plenty of things that AI can do, but asking a contract a question in your mind is the greatest achievement so far?
Well, I think asking a contract a question, and then usually I would go into, and how many of you have like a list, like I do, I call it Jerry's list of riders that I've kept over 15, 20 years of every single clause I've ever liked or seen or had to negotiate. Well, now we can go in and say, show me what I'm going to pull out without even having to go in as I'm negotiating and see, this is what I negotiated recently with this same party. These are similar clauses that I found in other documents in your repository. And here's some suggested language if you've never seen this before, but also being able to get to that information so much quicker without having to dig is one of the other real benefits of these new systems.